So I kind of fixed my wife's car, and I kind of broke my wife's car. Let me show you what I mean. In this video, I took the window trim from looking like this to looking like this, which at first glance isn't bad, but I know the little secrets that are hiding beneath. This has started to happen to my wife's CX-5, and it's been happening for a while. I am going to see what I can do about fixing it. I went online and ordered a new one, but I need to get underneath this for this adhesive to stick to it. So that means I have to clean off the old one. And what it looks like has happened is this came off of this, just age, temperature cycling, and the sun made it brittle and it started to come apart first in one section and then eventually the whole section across. So let's see what we can do to get this off. So I've already broke some stuff, but I'll have to fix it. But you can pry under here and it'll start to pop this whole section off. As you can see, I have already broken the clip. So I don't know if this is the way to do it, but I've already started. So let's see if we can have a little bit of success anyway. These fasteners are supposed to pop out, but I've broken stuff. So let me see if I can pry at a different location and have better luck. Best I can tell, that is how everything connects. I can see that if I get deeper, I will be able to pop it off a little lower. And that didn't work either. Well, might as well keep going now. I am actually having success now. Not complete success though. I'll show you when I get it all the way off. There is adhesive right here that you have to fight against as well. But gently peel away where the adhesive is. You should be able to hear it. Here it comes. Oh, I got it. It popped all the way off. All right. Here's the adhesive coming off. There we go. So this is what it looks like with that section off. And these were the casualties. I don't know how I could have avoided that. I'll probably order another one, get it painted, but maybe just prying closer to this would have helped. But now that I know the lay of the land, I may do it a little differently. And the adhesive I was speaking about is right here, this little L. I ordered those not knowing what I was ordering, but there's one on this side and one on this side. I'm gonna save this. So this one comes out, and it's a shame. It's a shame that this broke. Note to self, I'll try and get in next time and pry here, now that I know where everything is. Rookie mistake. Dadgummit, I broke something else. This broke too. My wife is not gonna be happy. I can grab and take this out. This was supposed to just pop out, but I guess I didn't pry close enough to it. This may be a problem. So I wiped down the area that I was gonna be working in because it was filthy. Inadvertently made another problem for myself, but that happens sometimes. This adhesive is going to be difficult, but I'm gonna try this stuff. It's a lot like Goo Gone. They call it Goof Off. I'm gonna spray both sides and let it sit for a bit. Now when I lift the hatch, I'll have better access to in here, but I'm gonna slide this underneath just so the runoff doesn't go under there. Let's see how easy this adhesive comes off now. Not great. But not bad either. It's coming. Blades can be risky, but a lot of times they're the best bet. But not in this case though. Yeah, that's the way to go. I'm realizing that this adhesive may be my saving grace with the broken fasteners. Almost getting there. And dadgummit, I scraped it a little bit with the blade. And this side has had more time to soak. And look at that. Coming off a lot better. In the future, I'm not gonna even bother with blades. I'm gonna go straight to this red scraper. It works fantastically. Since I have most of the adhesive off, I'm going to wipe this on this side and go work on the other side a little more. Oh, now you can see it really coming off. So this side, I will call it clean, except for those scratches I made. I hate that I did that, but they're hidden. Nobody will see them but all the people on the internet. A combination of the goof off, rubbing it with a dry rag, and then coming back with a wet rag seems to do it. Even with the plastic, I don't know if that was debris that scratched it or the plastic, but I do have a little scratch there. But now all the adhesive is almost gone. Ideally, I would come back with some rubbing alcohol and wipe this off. since we don't have any, and I'm gonna race against time and weather, water it is. We do have to do the same thing over here. I don't know the best way to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna get the foam off and get down to the adhesive and then try the goof off on it too. Always blade away, but sometimes it just doesn't make sense to blade away. Let that soak in there real good. The other side is my reward. This is actually coming off a bit better. Okay, this is awfully dirty. Let that soak a little bit. And now this big piece needs to come off. It is also stuck on with adhesive. And it is fantastic adhesive. I don't know that today was the day to do this. But alas, here I am. Thought it would be a lot quicker. Now, all of this adhesive ideally would come off. That is going to be an endeavor. Let's see how I did on this edge. And I broke this trying to take it off. Don't mind that. You won't make that mistake. Now I have a rubber drill attachment that maybe now is the time to try. Yet again, this may be the way to go. All right, so that's one side at least. On to the other one. I'm gonna start spraying the long section because it's gonna need some time to soak. Oh, thankfully it's not the full length of it. Some of it comes off pretty easy. I will probably be ordering a whole new piece like this. Kind of working, but it will be slow going. What time is it? All right, running out of daylight. Yep, it's working. Just gonna be a bit tedious. So this is the adhesive piece that lives right here, or will live right here. And I'm going to position it now. Unfortunately, I only have this side. All right, we got one kink, but it will have to do. This is a part where I wish I had another set of hands. This goes like this, and then you walk it around. Or is this better done on the car? Because there is a tab that I can pull out right here. You know what, I'm gonna try that. So, even with the missing connectors and missing adhesive that I need to buy, I'm going to try and put this on and then do the other part. Just have this orange one that sticks out farther than the rest. So I'm going to align it first, then see if the others will stick in. Now that was easy. Now that that's back on, I'm gonna see if I can get the trim back in. Oh yeah, and before I put this back on, I did clean off that area a little bit. I know the rest of the window was dirty, but that area is very, very clean. All right, so let's see about getting this in. I didn't know it at the time, but I left off a crucial part in this process. And that leads me to believe that this is not the correct order of operations. But nonetheless, this was my attempt. All right, let's see. That already looks way better than before. So I'm about 1/4 inch beyond the edge over here, and about the same over here. I hope it works out. So on this, there is a lip that kind of lets this sit in it, and I have it the full length of this lined up pretty well. And to hopefully help, I'm gonna take off this adhesive to hopefully keep this side a little closer since I did break some of them. So let's see if that works. For whatever reason, I can't get it to lay down properly all the way around. I get buckled. I mean, it's still gonna look better than it did before, but I wish I could see how they did it at the factory. But what the heck, I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, here goes nothing. No, damn. All right, so let's see. This has been a learning experience. Come on. All right, let's see if this works. All right. More gently this time. Another reason I don't think this is the right way to do it is because the trim keeps coming up as I pull away the adhesive backing. Alright, this is not going the way I hoped. So I worked my way around the trim trying to massage it into the correct position, but I still got buckles. Well, you win some and sometimes you lose. This is not a perfect job. It looks way better than before, but I'm not happy with the buckling right here and the buckling over here. So you can see the sun is setting and I have other things to do, but I'll see how much ordering one of these costs, and perhaps I'll try to put it together in my living room or in a clean environment, and then I will have all the connectors and all the adhesive and I can pop it back on. As I was cleaning up, I realized I forgot a piece. I was getting ready to throw away the old trim, and I saw I had this foam underneath it. And I think this would solve the buckling I'm having, because I do think it runs the full length of it. It would go like this, right up under here. And I am not a brave enough guy to try and take it off again. Yeah, because it didn't go the full length, so I didn't see it right away. I guess I did order the right stuff. So it would go here, I don't know, 5 inches from the end. Yeah, I don't know if it would solve the buckling, but it definitely would make it sit more flush up against the panel. And yes, it goes on the other side from the adhesive, so that might be worth trying. This is nerve-wracking, very nerve-wracking. I'm just gonna have to order a new one. I'm breaking everything. So even though the trim looks way better now than it did in the beginning, I know that it's not perfect and that there are things broken underneath that panel. So I ordered all new parts to remedy it, and I will be installing them in part 2. If you would like to follow along, hit subscribe. And if you would like to see the other ways we have maintained and improved our CX-5, check out the playlist. Thanks for watching. Take care.